By Samardzija, inside the 20, inside the 10, he's going in! Notre Dame has scored!
Go, 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 go!
You will be that driving force to motivate those coaches and those players to beat Southern Cal!
It's a game of who's going to flinch first, and we know that isn't going to be Notre Dame.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Golden Domers Report. This is special episode number 1 of 2. We'll do it for Clemson. Bob, Logan, and I from the condo. I'm Landon Traylor. That's Bob Long, our guest picker today. We got Logan Traylor, JR, and Dylan Kearns in the house per usual. And we got Coach Prime and Coach Prime Jr., Dom and Zach there. Where's the bling? They got the bling on yet? One of them's got the headset. One of them's got the, yeah, there you go. Flex the watches and stuff.
Hey, I'll go get the bling.
Yeah, go get the bling. Well, today is a special day. It is Saturday Pick'ems, and it's Notre Dame and USC. It's number 10 USC at number 21 Notre Dame under the lights from South Bend. It's not what we expected. It's not the matchup we wanted. We expected a top 10 matchup between these two. Unfortunately, it is what it is, but it's still Notre Dame and USC. No matter, I know JR disagrees, no matter the record, I get pumped up for this game every single year. JR, what does this game mean for Notre Dame moving forward?
I don't necessarily disagree with you. It's just a little bit of a letdown considering what we thought this game might be and might mean for Notre Dame and all of college football.
Absolutely.
This game means so much to the university, to the fans, to the coaches, to the players. And my first true memory of a USC game was Lou's first year. And we were like 4-6 out in Southern Cal. We were down by 17, like 1985 or 6. And we came storming back and we kicked a field goal as time expired. Nobody in the country saw it because CBS was late coming back from commercial. And that really seemed to springboard Lou's tenure moving forward. So this has always been a pivotal game. It's one of the longest tenured rivalries in college. I think this is what, Bob, the 94th meeting, something like that, 94th, 95th meeting between these two schools. I'm really looking forward to it. It should be a hopefully a classic. Yeah. I can't wait to watch it. Really excited to watch it with my two boys tonight. Glad to have them here with me.
Speaking of classic, it is coming up on the 18th anniversary of the Bush Push. Tomorrow actually will be the 18th anniversary of the Bush Push. There has been a lot of classics between USC and Notre Dame, and that's where I'll send it here to Bob. He has seen a lot of Notre Dame and USC football over the years. This rivalry truly is something special, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It means a lot. Like if you go back to the Rockney years where they got on the train and went out west, that was probably the first time national powerhouses start playing each other. But yeah, I've seen a lot of good football, and the Bush Push, I can't believe it. What'd you say, 18 years?
18.
Wow.
Yeah, 2005 we were there.
Watch that game with Grandma Jill got left behind.
Yeah, we tried to get her in the car. One of my best memories is I used to go down on the field as an usher, and OJ was there. He used to be a sideline reporter for NBC. So you can't say USC without thinking of OJ, the slasher.
Oh gosh, no.
Well, it's among the criminals.
Jar.
That's $5 in the jar right there. The slasher. Logan, now as a younger Notre Dame fan, you have seen a lot of modern day football with Notre Dame and USC. This rivalry always seems to just be a physical powerhouse. I mean, it's two college football brands meeting up every single year, Logan.
Yeah, and I think it's even more special the last couple of years. Lincoln Riley has done a great job at USC. What he inherited and what he's had to take over, the way he's recruited, obviously having the best player in the country helps. That's what makes it fun. I'd rather play a SC program that's, getting better that's competing for a national title just like us. And hopefully it'll be a good game tonight. We're going to find out a lot about our football team here at 7:30 later today.
Absolutely. Dylan, what do you want to see from this Notre Dame football team against not only a top 10 USC team with one of the best quarterbacks I think I've ever seen? It's a rivalry game too, obviously. So it just means a lot more than a top 10 or a top 25 matchup.
Yeah, it's history, it's tradition, it's all the semantics you want to throw into it. It's under the lights too. That's the best part about this game, right? And I think back to 2017, the last time they had a really good top of the line, can't miss quarterback prospect to come into Notre Dame Stadium. They were ranked 13th at that time, and you're thinking in your head, okay, they got Sam Darnold coming into our building. Maybe there's a little bit of fear there. And I know it's a completely different team, completely different year. They got a different head coach now. But Notre Dame put it to them in 2017. That was what, a 49-13, 49-14 win. That was they went in there and they took care of business against a legitimate quarterback that I think we could be having a similar discussion today if this was back in 2017 with Sam Darnold. Obviously, Caleb Williams has the athletic ability, but the knuckles, get out of here. This is a game you gotta show up and you gotta play hard. So I hope Notre Dame bounces back. I think they have the ability to. I just hope Marcus Freeman still has the room after last week.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he still has the team, but this is a deciding game on how the rest of our season will pan out. I mean, Pitt isn't what they usually are. Pitt is, I hate to say it, but Pitt is awful right now. They're in a dumpster fire. Wake Forest isn't anything special. Clemson, we were expecting that one to be maybe a top 10 matchup in November. That isn't going to happen. And then, of course, you have Stanford, who just pulled off a major upset last night. And while neither team was ranked last night, Colorado losing to Stanford, a Stanford team who lost to Sacramento State at home by 2 touchdowns. Man, that is bad. You have Travis Hunter back. He played great. You have your star quarterback who played phenomenal as well. And you blow a 29-0 lead and lose in double overtime. What does Coach Prime and Coach Prime Jr. have to say about that down there, Frenchie?
Did you guys watch the game? Were you up late partying last night? What time did you get in? You were sleeping. You didn't see. They didn't even know that they lost until they ran in this morning. So, they're both pretty big Colorado fans. I don't know about today, though. What do you think? No more?
No more? It's bull junk. It's bull junk. All right. Well, USC has not beaten Notre Dame in Notre Dame Stadium since 2011. Brian Kelly's second year with the Irish when USC came into Notre Dame Stadium. It was the first time Notre Dame turned on the lights since 1989. They ripped out their brand new shiny gold helmets, and USC knocks them off 31-17 at South Bend. Since then, Notre Dame has had their way with USC at home. They won 14-10 in 2013. That was a sloppy, I remember it was rainy, it was cold. It was Notre Dame USC in South Bend. 2015, a high-scoring shootout. You had Juju Smith-Schuster from USC. You had Deshaun Kaiser, Will Fuller from Notre Dame. And that one was 41-31. You mentioned 2017, Dylan. That was a 49-14 shellacking of the Trojans. The first play of the game for USC was a fumble recovered by Notre Dame, and since they never looked back. 2019, I remember it was a sloppy affair, but Notre Dame ended up running away with that one as well. And then 2021, trying to think back here, I think Notre Dame won it, but it was not pretty. One of those sloppy games again. So it's been a while since USC has beaten Notre Dame at Notre Dame Stadium. My biggest thing, we got to protect our house tonight. I don't like losing to USC. I don't like losing to USC at home. It's been a long time. Let's keep it that way, right, boys? Mm-hmm.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. This is one of the most talented USC teams.
The thing about what I like about tonight, it's cold and it's wet, and I've seen a lot of the USC players kind of give up, as the night goes on, a little colder, ball gets hotter, fall down, gets a little wet, especially this year.
Absolutely. I agree. And they haven't played in an atmosphere like Notre Dame Stadium yet. Arizona State was not a sellout. Colorado is the closest thing I can think of. I don't know Colorado Stadium capacity, but I do know that was a sellout for that game at noon. Pretty good crowd, good atmosphere. So I don't know. It should be interesting to see what happens in Notre Dame tonight. With that, we'll move on to Logan's lock of the week as usual. Man, Logan did not hit a single one last week. He's struggling these last couple weeks. Got to make up for it, Logan.
What do you mean?
You got to make
Cost me some money.
Yeah, you're supposed to be making these people some money.
Yeah, instead you're getting your hair cut, coming in looking like Fonzie.
Yeah, damn right. Arguably, there's a more important game on at 3:30. Oregon, Washington. Go at it. The line, Washington -3. I love Washington to win this game. I love Washington to cover the 3. Huskies, Penix, get it done at home tonight or today. Love it.
Logan's
Bo Nix on the road. Not a very successful quarterback.
Right. That is Logan's lock of the week. Washington -3. Gotta have it. Like it. I love it. We're moving on to week 7 picks. It's not the best slate of games, but there's some few shockers in there. We'll start here with number 1, Georgia at Vanderbilt, 12 p.m. on CBS. Now, Bob is new to this show, so we call these types of games head nod picks, which means we're all going with Georgia, and we just shake our head, and that is called a head nod pick. Yeah, Georgia will roll over Vandy on the road. It'll be a Georgia home game. Indiana at number 2, Michigan, 12 p.m. on Fox. I'm not doing a head nod because I want to hear a rant from one of these guys. Indiana at Michigan. Jeez, oh, Pete. Did you see the line on this one, guys?
33.
Yes. Does Pastor Allen cover?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, there's another one from Logan. Man, Indiana's played Michigan tough for a couple of years. They always seem to play them a little tough. They haven't won, obviously, but they play them a little tough. This one's in the big house. I don't know. Pastor Tom after a bye week.
Our quarterback is now at Michigan, and so is our other captain. So that sums up IU football.
Yeah.
New offensive coordinator.
Uh-huh. New offensive coordinator, one of the highest paid offensive coordinator. Is he the highest paid? I can't really remember that. He's one of the highest paid.
My daughter traveled to Columbus this weekend for a cheerleading convention. If this were in the same realm, maybe we would have a chance. But unfortunately, Pastor Allen's in a football game this week, not a cheerleading competition.
Oh, boy. Number 3, Ohio State at Purdue, 12 p.m. on Peacock. Before we pick, at least one Ohio State coach has lost at Purdue. Jim Tressel, Urban Meyer, and now there's one more, Woody Hayes. So, Dylan, we'll start with you here because I see you're agreeing in there. You taking the Boilers?
I can't physically take Purdue here. As much as I want to, I look at this game, and our other sports guy, Kevon, he put up a good stat in the Ohio State read earlier this week. 31-17-1 on the road at Purdue throughout their lifetime. And they've struggled in years past. So, the Tyler Trent game in 2018, like all the stuff that has gone on there. So there's a lot going on. I will say this, funny that it's on Peacock. I probably received 20 phone calls in the newsroom all week getting cussed out that it's not on NBC. And they're like, they didn't want to subscribe to Peacock. And I was like, I can't help you here. That said, Ohio State wins this one.
And, guys, speaking of Peacock, a lot of the basketball games are going to be on Peacock this year. Indiana and Purdue is one of those games. Just a heads up there for wintertime. JR, we'll go back to our original order. I just had to get to Dylan because he had a good point there. JR, Dom, and Zach, Ohio State at Purdue.
Speak up. They got to hear you. That doesn't sound like it. Definitely tell them with some conviction. 0 State. You tell them.
No, definitely.
Ohio.
I'm trying, and I try to, indoctrinate them, but they're pretty staunch Ohio State fans. What do you got, Prime? Who are you picking?
Ohio State.
Yeah, I got 0 State too.
Yeah, Logan.
Ohio State.
Do they cover?
I didn't even look at the line. What is it?
It's like 18 and a half. I don't know, man. It's they might have found something kind of towards the end of that Maryland game, but conditions are pretty tough today in the Midwest. I'd probably lean points, but you never know. Coin flip.
In terms of the game itself, Henderson's back and Ibuka's out.
So. Right, I did see that.
And Purdue packs that place. I will say Purdue packs the dump pretty well. Syracuse at number 4, Florida State, 12 p.m. on ABC. A couple weeks ago, we were just thinking this might be a ranked matchup, but Syracuse has fallen off the face of the floor. JR, and then we'll go to Logan, Dylan, Bob, myself.
Yeah, they've fallen off. What do you guys think? North Carolina or Syracuse? Probably North Carolina. Huh?
Florida State.
We'll go North Carolina. Or Florida State. Florida State. Yeah, free shoe you.
Yeah, Logan.
Florida State.
I don't think they cover, but I'll take Seminoles.
Bob?
Florida State.
Yeah, Florida State, man. I'll tell you what, they got a good football team. They did not look impressive though against Virginia Tech last week. They won and I think by 20 something, but they did not look good at all.
Yeah, they've not. Well, I mean, with exception to that Clemson game, they really have not been very good on the wallet.
Right, and then they took LSU to the wire. They blew LSU out, but it was down to the wire in the fourth quarter. Moving along, Arkansas at number 11, Alabama, 12 p.m. on ESPN.
Boy, Bama, they're right where they need to be, aren't they? I mean, Arkansas, they're up and down. They've had a tough road to go in the SEC. What do you think, boys? Bama? Saban.
Yeah, Sabanator. Everybody's going with Alabama. Bob?
Saban.
Yeah.
Alabama.
Arkansas.
Roll Tide.
Yeah. Arkansas is a team that Notre Dame is going to be playing here in a couple of years. I think in 2025, Notre Dame starts their home series with Arkansas. So Arkansas team to watch out. Cal at number 16 at Utah, 3 p.m., not on TV.
Cal, they're a little sneaky this year, but Utah, they're a different team at home. We're going to go with the Utes. Oh, you want Cal, Don? Yeah. Oh, Don's going Cal.
Don going Cal.
We got a Landon Jr. here.
What about Zach? He going with Utah?
Utah.
All right, Utah. Logan?
Utah. Landon 2.0 scary.
First leg of my parlay today is the Utah money line, so they're invincible at home.
I agree. They got some issues though. That being said, I like Utah at home. Dylan, you picked Cal last week to beat somebody. I think it was Oregon State. Bit ya. That bit you. That cost you a win last week, by the way. You lost by 2, and it cost you the win. UMass at number 6, Penn State. My goodness, what is with these Big Ten teams' schedules? Head nod pick. We're all going Penn State. Goodness gracious.
Oh, here we go.
Give me a break. Tickle me, Sandusky.
Turn off your Wi-Fi.
Number 8, Oregon at number 7, Washington. 3:30 on ABC. This game was flexed from 7:30 at night on ABC because they didn't want to compete with Notre Dame USC in primetime. 3:30 ABC. JR, Logan, Dylan, Bob, me.
We froze up there. I didn't get
Washington and Oregon.
I know, but Penn State, what was that 41.5 point head nod?
Yeah.
So you guys are just blanket W with State Penn and the Tickle Me Sandusky, huh?
Against UMass, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, I just needed to recap Tickle Me Sandusky. Washington, Oregon, what do you think? At Washington. I'm going Washington. I'm gonna ride Logan.
Oregon.
Oh.
Ooh, who said that? Was that both of them?
Oh.
Whoa. All right, Logan.
Give me the Huskies.
This is an opportunity for me to get a game back. I'm
But
going with
get
my
greedy.
man, Bo Nix.
Don't get greedy.
Yes,
Bo Nix.
I love it. I love it,
Bo
Dylan.
Nix.
I love it, Dylan. Dylan loves him some Bo Nix, especially on the road. Bob?
Terrible defenses. I'll go Washington at home.
Yeah, I'm going Washington in this one as well. Penix, Dylan, the Lone Ranger over there picking Oregon on the road. It's going to be an electric atmosphere in Washington. They always pack that place. I love that stadium. I want to go.
He's got two backers here. He's got
that's
some
right.
Ducks.
That's right. Whoops.
The
Sorry.
Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, Oregon, baby.
Back up.
Mighty Oregon. Texas A&M at number 19, Tennessee, 3:30 p.m. on CBS. I'm sorry. Battle of Mid here. Not very good.
Yeah, this. I think this should be a pretty good game though. A&M, they're coming off of a tough couple of games. I think Tennessee, are they coming off of a bye?
Correct.
I'm going to go Tennessee here. I don't know what these two clowns want, but you're going Vols. All right.
All right, Logan.
Give me the Vols.
Joe Milton going with Tennessee.
Bob?
A&M.
I'm with Bob on this one. I'm going Texas A&M on the road as well. I like Texas A&M on the road. Give me Jimbo off of a loss rather than Hupel off of a bye week. Man, Tennessee, they're my letdown of the year. I had them in the college football playoff this year at the beginning of the year. Very disappointed in this Tennessee football team this year. Number 23, Kansas at Oklahoma State, 3:30 on FS1.
Home dog here, getting 3. Oklahoma State, they might have found something last Thursday night. Interesting game. I think Kansas is down a quarterback here, but their backup is pretty much just as efficient as their starters. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take the home dog here. I'm gonna go Okie Poke. What do you guys like? Oklahoma State or?
That was gonna be my pick.
They rolling with Oklahoma State.
He's going Kansas. He's going Mobile State.
Logan, who you rolling with?
Give me Oklahoma State.
Man, Oklahoma State really, really screwed me last week in terms of the sports book. But you look at Kansas, that's a basketball school. That 23 don't mean anything. We're going with Oklahoma State.
I'm going with Oklahoma State as well. They beat Kansas State last week. Bob, who you rolling with?
Oklahoma State.
Yep. All right. I like Oklahoma State as well. They took care of Kansas State last week. They're just going to wipe out the state of Kansas. 14 Louisville at Pitt, 6:30 on the CW network. JR. Oh, it's every week with Frenchie. Logan, go ahead.
Yeah, I froze up there. Sorry.
There you go.
I do not think this is just an automatic win here for Louisville. We talk about spots and situations. I'm going to go Louisville here, but it's not going to be easy. What do you guys like? Pitt or Louisville?
Louisville, all of them good. They can both come back on the show because if they picked Pitt, I was going to kick them off. Logan, who you rolling with in this one?
I am taking
Don't do
Louisville.
it. Okay, thank you. Dylan, who you rolling with?
I feel like this, even with the -7 line, I think that this could have been a head nod pick. Pitt is abysmal. I don't care if they're in Acrisure Stadium or anywhere. They suck.
All right, Bob.
Louisville.
I'm going with Louisville on the road as well. It's going to be raining. It's going to be, JR mentioned it perfectly. And another guy who mentioned it perfectly is Nick Coffey. He on Twitter, he has his own radio show in Louisville. He said perfectly, honestly took the words from me. You go from playing in a sold-out crowd, an electric crowd, a historic game, and then you got to go on the road in a rainy condition in an empty NFL stadium. Might not be easy, but I'm rolling with the Cards. Just chirp, chirp, as Ball State says. Arizona at number 19, Washington State, 7 p.m., not on TV. JR, go ahead. You raised your hand.
Yeah, I just want to open the floor to Bob if he wants to share his experience at Louisville Stadium with all the viewers today.
Oh my God.
That is a great idea. Keep it PG, but go ahead.
I'm telling you, I tried to get one road game or a bowl game in every year for Notre Dame. I have never been so shocked in my life walking in that stadium. There is no parking. I mean, literally, there's a steel mill right across the street from it. As you walked in the stadium, as you entered, mulch all around the stadium, not plants or nice landscaping. We're talking mulch. It was such a shithole. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And another thing I'll say to that, there was zero security and zero police presence in the I don't want to say bowl. It's not a bowl like Notre Dame, but in the stands like we're used to. It makes me appreciate the staff at Notre Dame and other venues around the country. Moving along.
Landon, real quick. Did you lay the mulch? I know you were big into that in your heyday.
Yeah. We raked it because they kind of piled it up. So
yeah,
me and Landon were out there smoothing it out.
It was kind of just thrown down there, like it was just it was literally just thrown down. It wasn't nice. They didn't have any nice plants there or anything. Arizona.
And then after the game, you had to walk 1.5 miles to get into a Uber.
Yeah. Yep.
Good deal on beer, though.
Huh?
Great beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great places to pee too after the game, Logan, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Arizona at number 19, Washington State, 7 p.m. I don't know if the Pac-12 network even is a thing. Like, I don't get the Pac-12 network. Do any of you?
It's real, but it's going to disappear after this year. Feel bad for their employees.
Yeah. JR?
I like Washington State spot here. I like Washington State.
They both rolling with Washington State there. They're pretty hard to hear this morning. Cougars. Rest in peace.
Washington State or Arizona?
What's the Cougar?
Butch the Cougar.
Yeah,
Butch. Yeah, attaboy. Logan?
Give me Washington State.
Dylan Kearns.
Yeah, Washington State.
Bob?
Who cares?
All right. Who do you roll with?
Arizona.
Who cares?
Okay. All right. Not making a pick. All right, old man. I'm rolling with Arizona on the road. JR mentioned spot. I like their spot. Coming off of a triple overtime loss on the road, they go back on the road. I think they get Washington State in an upset. Auburn at number 22, LSU, 7 p.m. on ESPN.
Tough spot for Auburn. I think they'll obviously give their defense a little bit of trouble, but BK, slap some gumbo over here, I guess.
Don't do it, boys. They all rolling with BK.
LSU?
Whatever.
Is that a whatever? They've been hanging around Bob too long. Logan.
Give me the this is tough. LSU, but I wouldn't be surprised if Auburn gets them today.
I gotta get some Mardi Gras beads or something to put on for this, but yeah, give me BK.
That go well with your finger painting.
Yeah. Get them out.
Get them out.
I'll go with LSU.
Forget.
Man, I'm the only one here. I'm going with Auburn on the road. I think Auburn's defense is too good. I like this Auburn defense. I love it. They held Georgia to 27 points. Give me Auburn on the road. That's going to bite me because BK will find a way. BK, have it your way. Just like DK has it his way. Number 25, Miami. I don't know how they're ranked after that whole debacle in the Sunshine State. At number 12, North Carolina at 7:30 on ABC.
That the way that they lost that game took some of the spotlight off of Notre Dame's performance.
Yeah.
And again, that management, that makes 10 men on the field, like I said, look like kindergarten. That's a fireable offense. It really, really is. And it's not the first time he's done it. So, the old saying, shame on you, shame on me,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Same rules apply here. Better quarterback, better coach. Give me North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Both rolling with North Carolina. Attaboy, Prime and Prime Jr. Logan?
Give me North Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm still sick at the Hurricanes. They were the last leg of my 12-legger, and I could have won $150, but they decided to fumble the bag. So with that, I'm going with the Tar Heels.
Did you call them up after the game and just rip them?
The sad thing is I saw that there was 45 seconds left, and I just turned off the game. I was like, I won $150. I went back outside, started partying. Not quite.
Well, what's crazy is he was down too. Their running back was down.
That doesn't make it feel better.
Bob, Miami and North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah. Hey, North Carolina is undefeated. I know they haven't really played anybody, but this is an undefeated football team. They can make some noise here. I think this North Carolina team could give Florida State, Duke, or maybe a little run for their money, even Louisville as well. Number 18, UCLA at number 15, Oregon State, 8 p.m. on Fox.
Another good spot. I like Oregon State here. Stuff the beaver.
Logan.
Oregon State or UCLA?
Oregon State. All right. Logan?
The Beavers.
So glad this is 8 p.m. on Fox. We don't have a newscast on Fox tonight. So with that, I'm saying, you know what? I'll go with the Bruins. Another get-back game.
Ooh. Man, on the road, too. All right. You believe in Chip Kelly's boys?
I do.
All right. All right. Bob?
UCLA.
Ooh, that's 2. I like Oregon State. I'm a big believer in this Oregon State football team. I like them a lot. Give me the Beavers. NC State.
It's a bad game. It'll be a bad game for Buy Me a Vowel.
NC State at number 17, Duke, 8 p.m. on the ACC network.
Does anybody know if Riley Leonard's playing?
He should be playing. I think he is playing, but he's not going to be 100%.
Give me Duke begrudgingly.
North Carolina State.
Ooh. NC State.
Dom take Duke.
Yes.
Zach took NC State. Dom's got Duke.
All righty. All right, Logan. NC State and Duke.
Well, hold on. I'm looking here. See if he's playing.
He's a game time.
I don't think he is.
Game time decision. High ankle sprain. Oh, God. Why? Give me Duke.
Oh. Oh, no. Go ahead, Dylan.
I'll take the mayonnaise.
Bob?
Go with North Carolina State. He's not going to play. High ankle sprain, that takes a long time to heal.
Yeah, not a bad pick.
Yeah, man. I just don't like this North Carolina State team, what they've showed me against not only Notre Dame, against Louisville, too. Give me the Wolfpack, though. Riley Leonard not playing. That was their team right there. Oh, man, that's tough. Missouri at number 24, Kentucky, a sneaky game in the SEC, 7:30 p.m. on the SEC network.
Give me Stoops in Kentucky.
All right, Logan.
I'm going to take Mizzou.
I disagree with you, Landon. In the open, you said that there weren't a lot of good games this week. I think there are tons of great games. I mean, these lines are within 5 of every single game we picked so far. Late, especially the late games.
Yeah.
This is we flip the remote if anything becomes a blowout.
Peanut butter.
I'll say Kentucky. I think they get it done at home.
Bob, who cares?
I'll go Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm going to have to roll with Kentucky at home. The way Missouri lost that game to LSU last week was disgusting. They sickened me. Stanford already beat Colorado. That was pathetic. Michigan State at Rutgers, 12 p.m. on the Big Ten Network. This is the battle of mid right here, JR.
Is this the prison inmate game? Because it should be.
No, I have another one for the prison inmate.
Wow. Give me Rutgers.
What's going on there?
Yeah, Logan, what the?
Let's figure that out, Bubba.
That's for after the show, bud.
Like 4 freaking pop-ups. Give me Michigan. Give me
Jar.
I said frickin'.
You.
I said frickin'. Give me Wolverines big. I like them.
Wolverines.
Michigan State.
Oh. Oh God.
Wow. That's good morning.
Why we go Saturday morning?
Just you're irrelevant, Dylan.
Wait, JR, what'd you pick?
I took Rutgers. I think Dom won. Dom, you want Michigan State?
Yeah, Dom won in Michigan State.
God, I'm gonna have to go Rutgers. I don't want to lose a game.
Michigan State has fallen apart before the season started and is carrying over into their season. I'll take Rutgers.
Bob.
Rutgers.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm going to pick Rutgers in a football game. If this was basketball, I would pick Rutgers.
Especially against IU.
Easy.
How do I kick someone off of a Zoom call? How do I kick someone off of a Zoom call? I'm going Rutgers in this one as well. You know, you want to trash Indiana on losing to Rutgers. How about when Purdue loses to Rutgers? You're pretty silent over there. Illinois at Maryland, 3:30 on NBC.
Illinois has got a lot of problems this year. Give me Maryland.
Logan?
Maryland's a good football team. First of all, they should have been ranked going into Ohio State.
Absolutely.
And honestly, I think they should have been ranked after the loss. They competed with a number of top 5 school for like 3 quarters. That was legit. I like the Terrapins. I think they roll them today.
Bob?
I'd go Maryland.
Yeah. Man, Illinois, Brett Bielema might be on his way out. JR always mentions allegations. There might be a little Brett Bielema allegations coming up here on Brett Bielema. Give me Maryland to win this one at home. I think they're going to steamroll the Fighting Illini. Florida at South Carolina, 3:30 on the SEC network.
Florida at South Carolina.
Yeah.
Boy, this
is what it's come to.
Yuck. Give me man, it's hard to pick Florida on the road.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick Florida. Mert's so good. I'll take give me the Gamecocks.
Are the boys picking?
Gators.
Gators. Both of them going Gators?
Both.
All
Both
right.
going Gator bait.
Anybody know the line?
The line is -1.5 to the Gamecock. Which is technically a Florida favorite if you factor in home field.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, give me the cock.
Pause.
I'll be on my way down.
That said,
I'm on my way down.
This game is cock, right?
I can't wait until the Gamecocks play on Peacock.
Who you
That
rolling
said,
with?
you know me.
Yeah.
You know me. I love the Cox.
You're going Mert so good? Oh, no. You're going with the Cox. All right.
I always pick the Cox.
Not on the cock, right?
No.
It's on the SEC network. Oh, my gosh. Bob.
I'll do the Cox.
We know you will. I'm going with Florida on the road. Eesh, this game stinks. BYU at TCU. TCU. I told you guys, TCU was not TCU from last year when they lost to Colorado. This Colorado team just lost to Stanford. You guys laughed in my face. This TCU team is 3-3. They suck. BYU at TCU.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Settle down there, Frenchie.
No, I'm fired up.
Congrats.
It's 10 o'clock yet.
You know what? Let them have it. Let it out, Landon. That was good. That was good. Get it off your chest.
Congrats. You've identified 2 shitty teams.
Not Notre Dame yet.
Give me I'll take TCU at home. I think they're a 5.5 point favorite.
Boys?
TCU.
Dom?
TCU.
Buddy.
BYU.
BYU. Attaboy. He's in love with the Mormons.
He's a Mormon. He likes the Mormons. Yes, he does.
Logan's going with TCU.
I told you he's landing 2.0.
Uh-huh. He is. I like it. I love him. All right, Dylan.
I'll go with Bring Your Own University.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Bob.
I'll go with Brigham Young on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brigham Young University, Michael Jackson's favorite college. I like BYU on the road. I love BYU. Love the Mormons. Iowa at Wisconsin, 4 p.m. on Fox. This is a big game for both of these squads in the Big Ten West, by the way. This has major implications.
Yeah, and this is I'm surprised the line is as high as it is. It's like upwards near 10, I think. I'm going to take Wisconsin. What's that?
In Wisconsin's favor?
Yeah. Wisconsin's almost a 10-point favorite. I think that's too many. I'm going to pick Wisconsin, but I would not be shocked to see Iowa win this game, even with their backup quarterback.
Iowa. Yeah, give me Iowa.
All right.
They got minds of their own.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They're free thinkers.
Give me the Badgers.
Oh, pack of badges.
Yeah. Bob?
I'll do Badgers.
Yeah. I'm going with Wisconsin as well. Iowa, their quarterback out. Tough spot for the Hawkeyes. They were playing well, too, offensively, to be honest with you. Better than last year, but I like Wisconsin. 2 more games here before we get to the main one. Kansas State at Texas Tech, 7 p.m. on FS1.
Oh, God.
Kansas State.
Yeah. JR is rolling with Kansas State here. Boys rolling with Kansas State as well in this one, I bet. All right.
Yep. Yeah.
Logan, head nod. Everybody's rolling Texas Tech in this one. Or Kansas State, I'm sorry.
No.
No.
There's no way it's a head nod.
I'm going Texas Tech at home. I think they're a 1.5 point favorite.
Yeah.
Give me the Red Raiders at home.
Okay. Logan?
Kansas State.
Huh?
I still got beef against Kansas State from last week. I'm telling you, those Friday games are just weird. We saw it last night with Prime. I'm going Texas Tech.
Bob?
Texas Tech.
I don't know, guys. You guys are crazy. They're a terrible football team. I don't care if it's at home or on planet Jupiter. I got Kansas State. Prison inmate game.
Hold on. Didn't Texas Tech just win on the road somewhere last week?
I don't even know, to be honest with you. That's how much I pay attention
He calls them the worst. They went into Baylor and slapped them around 39-14.
Baylor got beat by Wyoming. Your
Okay.
point? Your point?
Wyoming ain't bad. Wyoming's not bad.
Wyoming is not bad.
Wyoming beat Fresno and they hung with Texas.
Okay. Prison inmate game of the week. Navy at Charlotte. 2 p.m. on ESPN Plus.
Listen, I'm going shalom to my Israeli friends. Naval defense. Let's go Navy this week. Shalom.
Logan.
Should be Navy.
Shalom, Israel. Oh my God. Dylan.
Holy, what just happened?
Hey, we got important matters in the seas. We need to be focused this week. We're going Navy.
Right.
I'll take the midshipman.
Don't get Bob started. Bob,
Anchors away, baby. Anchors away.
give me the Navy midshipmen over the Charlotte. I don't even know what they are, to be honest with you. All right.
49ers.
49ers. Yes, there you go. Number 10, USC at number 21.
Hey, Landon.
Yeah.
I got a 3-finger shocker for you guys.
Oh boy. What?
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Notre Dame to win. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame wins the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And Notre Dame wins a half. First half.
I'm writing these down.
I might tell.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right. You playing that?
Yeah.
What do you use? DraftKings? FanDuel?
Yeah. DraftKings.
All right.
Get the spoon, Jill.
3-finger shocker.
I got the spoon.
New segment.
A cameo from Grandma Jill. All right.
Yeah.
Number 10, USC at number 21, Notre Dame, 7:30 p.m. on NBC. Jack Collinsworth has the call with Jason Garrett and Zora Stevenson on the sideline reporting. We'll start with JR, and Dom and Zach. Move to Logan, Dylan, Bob, myself.
So I'm really down on Notre Dame, but I love their spot. This is 35. Tomorrow will be 35 years to Notre Dame upsetting Miami. With that in mind, I cannot allow a Caleb Williams Heisman moment to take place on our home field.
Right.
I cannot allow the USC fight song to perpetuate and play throughout the stadium all night long. I can't watch Trojan Man run up and down the field with that stupid sword, and if he's on that stupid horse, I don't know if you're working, do pull some of those strings like you did with Mr. Bucknut. But you know, the only good thing about USC, quite honestly, is their cheerleaders. You know, they're pretty to look at. That's quite about it. I'm going Notre Dame 31-30.
Ooh.
Head nod to Lou Holtz in the 88 national championship team. Irish 31-30. Book it.
Dom, Zach, who you got?
Not that I'm a Notre Dame fan, but I'm going USC.
Dom, you're killing me. Dom, no.
They're doing the best this year.
Listen, yeah. You can't fault the kid. He sits here and watches these games with me.
It's true. It's true. I could see it. Logan. Oh gosh.
Whoa. What about this one? Who's he got?
He got ND. I heard him.
ND 34-28.
Okay, there's hope for him still.
Yeah.
He might get dinner tonight.
Get the spoon again.
Yay.
Logan.
Oh gosh.
He picked Louisville last week, folks, and they won.
I think, like I said earlier, we're going to find out a lot. This game, I think, means more than Notre Dame USC. This game will be telling of how the rest of the year is going to go, how, this coaching staff This is a defining game for the program. I think it's bigger than the game itself.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, USC's coming. They have the Heisman winner. They're undefeated. I like the Irish to win. The spread is 3. I think we cover it. I have 45 to 17. And the Irish favored.
Okay. Book it?
Logan. Ian, book it?
No, Logan usually just says, but yeah, there you go. Book it. All right, Dylan.
Hold on. Did I hear that score right? 45 to 17?
Yes, you did.
Hold
on. What'd you do last night? What time did you go to bed? Did you get a full night's sleep?
I went to bed at about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Same here.
Yeah. Poker.
Man, I hope you're right.
Poker.
Yeah.
Playing poker, getting haircuts. Who the heck are you?
That's my brother. That's my brother. Go ahead, Dylan.
Well, your brother and I have thought the same all year about Notre Dame. Every single time I want to pick a blowout win, he picks it right before it goes to me. He picks Louisville, I pick Louisville. We have been on the same wavelength with this team all year long.
Get a room.
Now, we may disagree with Marcus Freeman. I'll give him that. But looking at this team as a whole, this is a game where they can come back. And I think we mentioned earlier in the week on this show, we said, hey, if this game gets into the 30s, 40s, can Notre Dame hang? And I don't know. I don't know. But I do think that Notre Dame comes out and wins. I do like Bob's point about the conditions. I think that'll have a big factor on USC. It's cold. It'll be sloppy. That plays in Estime's favor. And, of course, the run game and everything Notre Dame has as an identity, if you want to say they have an identity, I think it'd be running the ball. Looking at this, I got Notre Dame winning. Final score, 35 to 24. Irish over the Trojans. No use for them. That's an 11-point win at home.
I like it.
Knuckles up.
Knuckles up. Knuckles up. Bob.
I think whoever gets the ball first, if it's USC, how does our defense play that? If it's us, we got to come down and score. We got to hit them right in the mouth. If we hit them in the mouth or we stop them really quick, then it's going to be a blowout, because I think them sitting around South Bend all day ready for this game, it doesn't really mean that much to them, but it means a lot to us. So I'm going to go 37-17.
37-17. I like that pick a lot. Look, Notre Dame coming off of a huge loss at Louisville. It's a tough loss. I mean, it was awful, an awful offensive performance. Our defense has been the backbone of this team all season long. And, man, at home against our rival. Give me the Irish. 21. The University of USC 17. The Irish win 21-17. Man, it's going to be a tough game. Give me the Irish to win it at home against the rival. JR, hand raised before we get out of here.
Yeah, you think, Bob, you think this game is meaningless to them? You think they can lose this game and
yeah, because I'll tell you why.
Still make the college football
look at the back
playoff?
end of their schedule. They got Oregon, Washington, all the big things. And I think their offense is good enough to beat us there, but their defense is shit. And
so
I
you think
they're losing the team.
You think they can lose this game and still make the playoff?
No. I think their season's done. That's what I meant by that.
Okay.
All right.
Because these USC guys are prime players, and when they get hit, when they get cold, I've seen it so many times, they just give up. They won't play as hard. They're not as quick on the grass. and that's why I said the first play, if we kick to them, how our defense stops him, is going to mean a lot.
So if we win the toss, what are you doing with it?
I go defense.
Yeah.
They have never played a defense like ours.
Mm-hmm.
And let's face it, our defense this year has kept our offense in every game.
Mm-hmm.
We just haven't had the offense to do anything.
Absolutely. There you go, folks.
And I think
we got there's a Marcus Freeman on the set right now. I swear he gets a haircut every day. Maybe you should start looking at playbooks more often instead. Put your head
your mouth.
Get out the Denny's menu.
Yep.
There you have it, folks. Notre Dame and USC tonight on NBC, 7:30 p.m. Irish Trojans under the lights from South Bend. We'll see you next week, and go Irish.